We are going to play Persona 5. By the way, my name is Nick. This is BGB Live, the video game streaming arm of Board Game Brawl. You can check me out at youtube.com/Board Game Brawl. And there is now a YouTube channel where you can watch old streams for this, too. So that one, it doesn't have a proper name yet because I don't have enough subscribers for it. But just look up BGB Live on YouTube. And this animation is really cool, so we're going to watch it. I like the music too. I only played the intro of this last night, and I'm just going to start over now, so I'm very inexperienced with Persona. As soon as I can, I'm going to turn down the in-game volume. You know, it's really unfortunate. Yeah, I'll talk over the singing if you don't mind. What's really unfortunate is I just found out minutes before I was set to go on stream that they did release the Japanese audio file. It might have been out for weeks and I just didn't know, but because I've had this game for weeks, but I haven't played it yet. So I didn't know they had a Japanese audio file out. I would much prefer to play it with that. As it turns out, that file is 2.9 gigabytes. It's going to take forever to download. Not an option right now, unfortunately. But the next time we play this, whether I'm on stream or not, I'm going to use the Japanese audio file. This, this very much gives me a feel of Bakano, Durara. I would not be shocked at all if it was the same character designers, animation studio. Unless Atlus does their own in-house animation, which would be kind of cool. I will turn down the audio as soon as I can. By the way, I know the in-game audio is probably too loud. But please let me know if you think it's too loud or if I turn it down and it's not loud enough anymore. I would love to know. Everything about this game looks great. I will turn on subtitles. Are you going to let me adjust the volume? You're not, are you? Well, that's kind of not good. Maybe it's in-game. I can do it. Okay, well. I wonder if I do have a save game. I don't know if it auto-saves. Nope. JRPG does not auto-save. Alright, so we're going to start a new game. If the audio is too loud, I apologize. I apparently can't do much about it yet. Once I get to the intro scene, maybe I can. Till then, I'll talk really loud.
This story... Similarities between characters or events to persons living or dead in your world are purely coincidental.
I don't think I'd have made that mistake.
Only those who have agreed to the above have the privilege of partaking in this game.
I'm sure if I hit I do not agree, I'm just going to get bounced back to the menu screen. Let's see what happens.
I see. Everything that happens from here on in is real. Is that your cognition of this? Then unfortunately, I cannot allow you to partake of this game.
Oh no!
I must ask that you leave.
Wait, I have so many regrets. Well, alright guys, that's the end of the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Please like, subscribe, share. How about letting me change the audio? Maybe I should have unlocked that. Alright, I'll stop goofing off. If I must.
This story is a work of fiction.
Oh, I know. Oh, I have to hit the button.
Similarities between characters or events to persons living or dead in your world are purely coincidental.
No kidding.
Only those who have agreed to the above have the privilege of partaking in this game.
Alright, big decision time. This is where I can set things right. Okay.
The contract has been sealed. The world is not as it should be. It's filled with distortion, and ruin can no longer be avoided. Those who oppose fate and desire change, from time to time, they were referred to as tricksters.
Tolaris King 3 says, so is this actually even going to work? Well, it's working now. It wasn't working before when Comcast decided to crap out, which does actually happen during evenings, unfortunately.
You are the trickster. Now is the time to rise against the abyss of distortion.
Unless you mean something else in general. I have heard that people have trouble streaming this because they get hit with copyright notices and things, but whatever. Hey, it autofills on Twitch, so someone's doing it. I don't know. Would I enter a blocked scene? I'm not sure. Does that kind of thing happen on Twitch? Because I'm still relatively new here. If you've seen it happen before, then I'd love to know. I assume a lot of people have been streaming this game. By the way, there's only a few people watching now, but I treat my chat sessions like Q&As. If you guys want to ask me any questions about video games, board games, pop culture in general, politics, whatever, I'm down. I do have to focus on the game to some degree, but I'm not like... I can multitask. Oh, really? Do you seem to happen with other streams? Alright, we'll see what happens. If it gets blocked, it gets blocked. I do have a backup plan.
He's here. Move it immediately.
Tuxedo Mask. So why? Just because their copyright hit is so strong on this?
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. What's that? Don't worry about us. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always.
I only played a little bit past this. I played to the part where you have to pick your name, and it was 6 a.m. I had to go to sleep. I've tried a few times on my stream, sadly. Oh, really? Well, we'll play as long as we can go.
Looks like the rest of us can slip away. Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No worries, I can guide you all.
If it stops, it stops. Trial and error.
Take him down, Joker!
I should mention, I have not played any other Persona game. I own the remake of Persona 1 for the PSP, but I never actually played it. So.
Comparing power levels. No
Alright.
Get him, Joker!
Let's see.
Atlus wants everyone who wants to play the game to beat it. Alright, let's see. I've never used the Persona the first time. Let's try that. Can't do the other thing? Oh, I can. Oh, can I only use the... Oh, it really kind of sucks that I can only use the D-pad to move my cursor. Nice. Well, I mean, I can understand that.
You defeated them with ease. 4 of them?
Tolaris King says that they probably want to... Atlus wants people to wait a few months before streaming it so everyone has a chance to play it and beat it. I get it, but also, don't turn down free promotion for your game. I mean, Nintendo is obviously the king of that, and has earned a lot of ire from people.
Come on, man.
I'm okay.
I have to say, I don't like the fact that sometimes they'll just use dialogue to say, hey, there's dialogue on the screen, and it has nothing to do with the actual thing. Like, come on, man. But this game has style to spare, and I kind of love that about it already. By the way, I know as much about the story as you do at this point, if you're confused. I'd love to explain it to you, but I can't. God, the great music is so great.
Huh? What?
Now let's see this game's version of stealth. Which isn't much. Oh, look at that. I entered blocked scene. You're right. Does that go away? Or is it just forever? Why? That's... I don't know.